Before I begin this one, I'd like to let everyone know that I made a few mistakes in the last video. Slugling is a girl, and Nerd Beater Upper did not become Colonel Kleptak. He actually became someone else. I'm very sorry, Slugling. I love you, and I did not want to misgender you. But whatever. Let's get on with the video.
Gekko Iguana is a user that is a Gekko. You don't really see him too often, but he has a great avatar. Remember when I said Cat replaced a mod? Well, this was the mod. Patient was a user who came back without mod, and after a while was banned for hating Baba. Yep, he got banned for having an opinion. Drippin' Rough is a user that you don't really see all too often. All I really know is that he's a big Pokemon fan.
Twilat is a Twilight with drip. Let's move on. There is a massive amount of lore behind the Twilats, and there's actually a lot of writing for it. By the end, it could probably become an entire novel. Kalat is a Twilight fangirl who sims for a character that we will talk about later. There are a pretty large amount of arguments in Twilat Empire, usually between Baba and I. He now thinks I hate him. Even though that's completely wrong. I really care about Baba. Diarrhea Twilight is a Twilight that has diarrhea. I'm not sure what else to say about that. Momlat was a mod from South America. She left a few months ago. Here is an old screenshot of her saying that I'm high after I accidentally showed my face. And here's a screenshot of them and someone else arguing over me. We'll talk about who they were arguing with a bit later. MeCat was a user that I don't really know much about, but I do remember them being in the server.
Protoguns are the enemy of the Tatap tribe. There's not really much else to say other than the fact that they're actually based on a type of furry. I have absolutely nothing against it, but I really want to know why they made it. Genevore is one of the characters from Twilight lore. She's a very strong fighter and she's a female. There's quite a bit of that type of art of her. Twilight Ascension is when the Twilight ascends. Let's move on. I should have just put Epic Boys servers, but I don't know why I put Epic Boys other servers. I have two servers, one that is the Kingdom of Peach Rolls and the other, I will not talk about. Gale Forest detonation is when the Gale Forest, as it implies, was detonated. This was done to prevent more spread from Propay. The Twilight Car.
Attack on Rally Ranch was an incident where Mr. Rally and Route 6 Lumians began attacking the Twilights. The Twilights retaliated by setting fire to Rally Ranch. Poopay is propay made out of poop. I guess that's it. Godlat is the Twilight God. Devillat is the Twilight Devil. Kep is a user that joined somewhat recently. He is a transgender male and a South Park addict. There are two other users that I forgot to include in the iceberg image. Serious Baby is a user that I don't know too much about, but their avatar is of a serious baby.
Kath Stellar, or now just Kaths, is a user that I also don't know much about, but they have a great avatar. E-Girl is a user that I don't see all too much. I'm pretty sure this is actually the user that Nerd Beater Upper became. Please do not the cat. Sosh, now Faye, is a user that we don't see too often. Probably because they're embarrassed about how they used to act. Let's just say they would have fit into the server I own. The one I did not talk about. Thicklat is a Twilight that has an absolute dump truck. Bag is a user that you see very, very rarely. Nooblat is a noob Twilight. Lucas is a character from Lumion Legacy. Here is some sweet art Baba drew of them kissing. . Someone made art of an eaglet and a Twilight kissing.
Protoguns was an abomination created after a Twilat and a Protoguns rallied. It was shot to death minutes after being born. Protoguns Lord is the king of Protoguns. It has been our goal to assassinate him. This is Anglerlat.
Jonivore Joestar is Genivore, but in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Baba Ganoush put his face on a Haganoush, and he called it Baba Haganoush. Someone asked me to add tomatoes to the iceberg, and someone asked me to add pears. So here they are.
There has been a long debate over what Twilat teeth are actually made of. Some say they're just bone, others say it's iron. I personally believe they're normal teeth, and are made of bone. People say that Twilats and Protoguns could be related, although there is no actual proof. Protoguns do come from space. They fell onto this planet from an asteroid. I actually did it! I finished part 2, and therefore finished the entire iceberg. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, maybe consider subscribing and liking the video. Bye bye!